Hi guys. Okay, so you're gonna watch a little video today of me, and then you are gonna have a worksheet to do, two little sheets to do, and then when you finish both of those, you can go on to either Prodigy or Happy Numbers. Okay, so first up on our video sheet, I just want to review, and I know you guys are smart and you got this, but just a little review. If I were to have the number 4, what is 2 more than 4? Think about that for a sec. So if I have 4, what's 2 more? So here's 4. 2 more would be 4, 5, 6. So my answer would be 6. Okay, so we're going to kind of practice that counting up strategy, and we're going to talk about that a little bit in class 2 later this afternoon. So I've got that bigger tower of 4. So I don't have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, because I know that's 4. So I can just say 4 and then count up 5 and 6. So 2 more than 4 is 6. Okay, so try this one for me. If I have the number, let's say 5 this time, and I want to know what is 3 more than 5, think about that. So if you've got 5, what is 3 more than 5? So think about that. Okay, so here's 5. 3 more would be, let's count it up. Ready? How many are here? 5, 6, 7, 8. So my answer would be 8. So 3 more, 5, or 3 more than 5 would be 8. Okay, and then also we're going to practice a little bit with story problems today. So you're going to have a little story to read that's going to have some numbers in it, and you need to figure out the answer to it. So here's my first story problem for you guys that we are going to work through. Okay, so you might need to take out a marker board from your desk and a marker for this next part. Okay, all right, here is my story problem. So your mom is driving down the road and she sees, so here comes your mom. I'm going to draw a little picture, okay, to help you think about it. So your mom is driving down the road, okay, and you can draw a picture like that too. So she's driving down the road, and right here at this first little stop sign, she sees 3 of your friends, okay? So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so she saw 3 of your friends at that first stop sign. I'll write stop in the stop sign. Okay, and then she's driving down a little bit more, and she's going to pick those 3 up. Okay, and then she drives a little bit farther, and at the next stop sign, she sees 1 more of your friends. Okay, and she's like, and you're like, hey mom, I want you to pick them up too. Okay, so she was over here. She was driving. She picked up these 3 friends of yours and put them in the car. Then you were driving and you saw another friend of yours, so she picked them up and put them in the car. And then we get to this third stop sign. And there's some more friends right here, but I'm not going to tell you how many friends are at that stop sign. That's what I want you to figure out. Okay, so all together in your mom's car, and I know I'm not the best drawer, plus I'm just sketching out a little math thing anyway. Okay, so all together in your mom's car, there are going to be 6 kids. Okay, so if she picked up 3 from the first stop sign and 1 from the second stop sign, that only makes 1, 2, 3, 4. But there's 6 kids in the car. So how many did she pick up from that stop sign? So I want you to think about that for a second. So you can use this picture, or if you created one just like me, think about it. If she picked up 3 kiddos from the first stop sign, 1 kiddo from the next stop sign, how many did she pick up from the last one to get so that there were 6 kids in that car? She's not counting her. She's not counting you. We want to know how many more are at that stop sign. Okay, so if you guessed 2 more were at that stop sign, then you're right. And here's one way, and you might have thought of it a different way, which is great, but here's how I thought of it. So I went 1, 2, 3, 4, and I know I've got to get to 6, so I'm just going to finish drawing my picture. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I draw another one, another kiddo, that makes 5. And if I draw my last kiddo, that would make 6. So she picked up 3 here and 1 here. That made 4. 5, 6. So she had to pick up 2 from that last stop sign. Okay? Or there's other ways I could have thought about it. I could have counted up like what we did with our blocks a little bit ago. I could have done 1, 2, 3, 4. So stuck 4 in my head and count up till I got to 6. So I could have said 4, 5, 6. 2 more gets me to that 6. So 2 kids are what she picked up at that last spot. Okay. So here's what your job is today. You are going to have a story problem that's kind of similar to that one. I'm going to show you what your first page is going to look like. Okay, so you're going to come grab this for me. And you have 2 little problems right here. The first one says 2 more than 5 is, and I want you guys to think about what that answer would be, and blank is 4 more than 2. Okay, so you can actually ignore that blank and right here think of what is 4 more than 2? You got 2, what's 4 more? And that would be your answer. Okay, and then down here is a story problem just like the one we got done finishing. Okay, except for the numbers are different and the picture is going to be a little bit different. So if you need to use your marker board to draw this out, go for it. Okay, I will read it to you right now so you guys can think about it. But some of these words might be toughy, but I want you to try your best to read this on your own too. Okay, so here you go. Here's your story. An empty school bus picks up 4 children at point A. So it's kind of like that stop sign. They picked up 4 kids at that first stop sign. It picks up 2 at the next point, or at point B. And it picks up some more, but we don't know how many, at point C. 10 children are picked up all together. How many kids were picked up at that last spot? Okay, so it's kind of just like the one we did. So an empty school bus picks up 4 kids at point A, 4 at that first spot. Then it picks up 2 at the next spot, and at the third spot, we're not sure how many it picked up, so that's what you need to find out. Okay, if all together it picked up 10 kiddos, how many did it pick up at that C? So you can draw your picture right down here, just like we did on our marker board. Okay, and then write your answer in that blank. How many kiddos did it pick up at that point C? Okay, and then I got 2 challenging problems for you. I want you to think about these 2 challenging problems on your own today. Okay, so here's my first one. When you add 4 to me, the answer is 9. So you need to think about what number do you want to start with so that when you add 4 to it, you get to 9. What number would it be? So write that number right here. And then your last one, or right here, I am what number? So again, if you have 4, or if you have a number and you add 4 to it and it gets you to 9, what number did you have at the beginning? So think about that and write your answer right here. And then down here, when you add 6 to me, the answer is 8. So what mystery number would we have if you had some number, you add 6 to it, and then it gets you to 8? What number would I be? Okay, so those are your 2 challenge problems for today. Try those 2. If you finish both of those and you've got some time left, leave this paper and your one before it, leave it right on your desk, and I will check it later, and then you can choose to do either Prodigy or Happy Numbers with your remaining time. Okay, good work today, guys.